So I guess I should report this news, although I'm pretty sure every boxing channel in the goddamn boxing community has already reported this news. But apparently, Dillian Whyte is signing with Top Rank and ESPN. I mean, it's not official, but they're saying that, you know, these sources, multiple sources are reporting to Boxing Scene that Dillian Whyte is in the process of, you know, signing a lucrative multi-fight contract deal with Top Rank, and he's going to be fighting on ESPN. So he's going to be fighting in the United States. And it's crazy because, you know, Top Rank has always been known as a boxing company that doesn't really have heavyweights. If you think about it, right? They've never really, you know, when you think of the heavyweights, you think of Matchroom. You think of PBC, you know, Al Heyman. Those are like where the heavyweights are signed to, right? Top Rank has never really had heavyweights. I think they only really had, the only like known heavyweight they had was Andy Ruiz. So this year has been really crazy for Top Rank, because if this is true, that means both Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte have joined Top Rank. So now Top Rank is a formidable force when it comes to the heavyweights, because now they got because now they got Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm right, I believe they still have Andy Ruiz. So that's 3 heavyweights under their belts. You know, so that's crazy. Now, if that's true, that means Top Rank now has two of the best British fighters, because both Tyson Fury and both Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte, they're both two of the best British fighters around. They're only behind Anthony Joshua when it comes to the best British fighters. So that's crazy how the two of the best British fighters are now fighting in the United States, if this is true with Dillian Whyte. And they say that the deal, the multi-fight contract deal, is lucrative. So I mean, they offered Tyson Fury $100 million 5-fight deal. So if they're saying it's lucrative, maybe this explains why Dillian Whyte chose to sign with ESPN, because remember, Dillian Whyte was angry that Eddie Hearn did not give him a proper offer. He felt that he deserved way more than 5 million pounds to face Anthony Joshua in the rematch. So let's say he goes over to Top Rank, and let's say Top Rank says, listen, we'll give you a $50 million, you know, 3-fight deal or something, you know. Obviously, and Dillian Whyte's going to be like, all right, I'm going to take this fight. It's way better than what Eddie Hearn offered me. So I'm curious to see how much he's been paid. How much did obviously later on, maybe today or maybe in a week, we're gonna find out how much they offered him. So that's what I'm curious about. I'm curious to see how much they offered, how much Top Rank offered Dillian Whyte. I'm curious to see if they offered him, or if they gave him more money than they gave Tyson Fury. Remember, Tyson Fury signed 80 million pounds, which is equals to 100 million in US dollars. So I'm curious to see how much they offered him. But what's cool about this, though, is now if he is fighting on ESPN, he could fight Tyson Fury. He could fight Tyson Fury because he's going to be fighting on the same network, and he's going to be signed to the same promoter and to the same boxing company as Tyson Fury, Top Rank. So remember, Tyson Fury has a 5-fight deal contract. So in one of those 5 fights, he could choose Dillian Whyte, which would be great for Tyson. That would be great for boxing, because Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury are two of the best British fighters, right? So that's a fight that people, you know, British boxing fans and boxing fans around the world, they will probably want to see that fight. I think it's a good fight, you know. Would that, you know, is it a good business move for Dillian Whyte? Would it be more difficult for him to get a fight with Anthony Joshua? I don't know. Would it be more difficult for him to get a fight with Deontay Wilder? I don't know, because, you know, Deontay Wilder is saying that, you know, he don't want to sign with ESPN. So maybe for Dillian Whyte, when it comes to facing for world championships, it'll be more difficult for him to face Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. But when it comes to him to facing Tyson Fury, that will be easy. But again, that's why I'm curious to see how much he got offered, how much he's getting paid, because maybe it's just about the money right now for Dillian Whyte. He's like, you know what? Even though it might be more difficult for me to face someone like Wilder or Anthony Joshua joining Top Rank, ESPN, I'm still getting paid this massive money. And remember, when it comes to boxers, they need to be getting paid a lot of money. You know, this is a hard sport. You want to take advantage of these opportunities. So You know, if I hear that Dillian Whyte was offered an $80 million pound deal, you know, fight deal to fight on ESPN, I'll be like, good for him. He's just being smart. You know, that's good for him because he's setting his future. You know, he's going to be set for life with that type of money. So, let's see what happens, guys. Thanks for watching. And what do you guys think of this move for Dillian Whyte? I'm out.